Hey everybody, kumusta guys? What's up, Jennifer? What are the updates on Philippine travel? I'm back. I haven't been posting or updating you for the past week. I was in Leyte and Cebu with a short trip with my family. Now I'm going to share to you an update by Philippine Airlines. It's an airline advisory. We need to know, no, we need to be updated now because especially if you're traveling this month, December, January, February, busy season, no, peak season for travel. There's an influx of travelers coming in and out of the country. So to avoid any hassle or unnecessary surprises, let us be updated. Let's start with the advisory of Philippine Airlines. So this is concerning terminal assignment. So we know that in NAIA, the biggest gateway, no, the main gateway of the Philippines, there are four terminals. One, two, three, four. So Philippine Airlines currently, guys, operates all their domestic flights, arrivals, and departures in Terminal 2. And there will be no change in that. Terminal 2 pa rin basta domestic flight with PAL. Pero there are changes on their international flights terminals for some countries. So currently, until November 30, Toronto, Vancouver, Dubai, Riyadh, and Dammam flights are operating no, in Terminal 1. Pero there will be changes starting December 1. There will be more international flights operating in Terminal 1. And that is padadagdag yung US, Guam, and Doha flights. So instead of Terminal 2, US, Guam, and Doha flights with PAL will operate in Terminal 1. Yan, especially for kababayans in US and Guam, listen to this, Terminal 1 na po starting December 1. But don't worry, Terminal 1 is well equipped. It's the oldest terminal of the NAIA. It can accommodate up to 6 million passengers, so it's huge. And it's complete with facilities such as ATM machines, bank, branches, currency exchange booths, even food. Kumpleto po. But this is starting December 1, ha? So, starting December 1, this will be the terminal assignments for PAL flights. For Terminal 1, all flights going to or coming from US, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Canada, Terminal 1 na po kayo. If you are pagpapasundo, tell your family to pick you up at Terminal 1. Okay? If you're departing, Terminal 1 na. Whereas for Terminal 2, all domestic flights with PAL, Terminal 2, while their Asia and Australia flights will be in Terminal 2 as well. So this transfer of US, Guam, and Doha flights for Terminal 1, of course, this is in line with operational requirements and preparation for the busy holiday season. Ayan, of course, they will be accommodating plenty of people. Kaya, this is, no, para lang hindi, parang masyadong organized yung operations nila. So guys, be mindful if you have a domestic connecting flight. Passengers from these countries with a connecting domestic flight will need to transfer to Terminal 2. So for example, if you're flying with PAL, you're coming from the US, and your final destination is, let's say, Iloilo. So you have a connecting domestic flight with PAL. You need to change terminal kasi their domestic flights is located in Terminal 2. Okay? Dapat mag-transfer ka. Because Terminal 1 only accommodates international flights. It has no domestic flight section. So if you have a connecting domestic flight, you have to transfer to Terminal 2 or another terminal to catch it. But don't worry, Philippine Airlines as well as NAIA has shuttle buses between Terminals 1 and 2. It is available for you guys if you have a connecting flight. And it operates 24/7. Okay? Ayan. As long as meron kang flight, you can show na meron kang flight, it is free din. And be mindful guys, especially if you have to change terminal. Don't book your flights na masyadong tight yung layover. If let's say, you have a layover in Manila for only 1 hour or 50 minutes, Basta less than 2 hours, medyo tight na yan. Be mindful, especially if you have to change terminal. Avoid yung short layover or tight connection. You have to give allowance for, let's say, clearing at the Bureau of Quarantine, scanning for the e-arrival card, immigration. No, it's better, I would say, 3 to 4 hours, between your international arrival and your domestic flight. Yan, maluwag na yan. You will not be rushing. 3 to 4 hours, I think it's manageable. Because things like this happen. This happened in November too, wherein tired travelers endured long lines at the immigration counters of NAIA Terminal 3. This happened in NAIA Terminal 3 last November 12. As you can see, these travelers tired from their international flights had to queue up for long time kasi mahaba yung pila sa immigration. As you can see, no, there was a limited booths at immigration. According to an immigration supervisor, not all booths were manned by the immigration officers. So they were still requesting additional personnel. And e-gates were available, pero some Philippine passports could not be read. Kaya another lines. Lalo na pag Pilipino ka, mahaba ang pila. That's why as a dual citizen, may privilege talaga if you have two passports, because you can choose between Filipino or foreign lines. But, immigration is working with this issue, guys. In fact, they issued a press release today telling the public, letting know the public that their officers, their personnels are not even taking leaves. From November 15 until January 15, Bureau of Immigration officers assigned in different ports in the country are prohibited to go on leaves to ensure that adequate manpower is available to serve you guys. So we can enjoy our Christmas, no? So be patient when dealing with them, because these people, immigration officers, don't have holidays. Many of them will not be able to celebrate the Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve with their families. So, what else can you do, guys? Be prepared. As we mentioned earlier, please check the flight terminal assigned to your flight before proceeding to the airport to ensure a hassle-free departure and arrival. Your terminal assignment should be written in your itinerary. But in case where you can't find it, you can Google it. For example, Qatar Airways Terminal NAIA. It will show, guys. Google is your friend. Well, if you're traveling domestic, please do know for Cebu Pacific, guys, international and domestic flights with codes 5J, sa ano po yan, Terminal 3. While there's SebGo or domestic flights that starts with DG, it's in Terminal 4. While for AirAsia, domestic flights, Terminal 4. International flights, Terminal 3. It should be in your ticket, guys. While Manila International Airport issued this advisory during peak season, guys, reminder to travel light and pack your own bag. Do not accept padala, especially from people not personally known to you. Kahit nga you know the person, make sure you know what's in their bag. You never know. Kasi if something is found there, ikaw nagdala, ikaw talaga yung liable. So, do not accept padala. Yung mga pasabay, okay lang yun if you were the one who purchased. Pero if it's something na talagang packaged well, guys, wag na lang, be safe than sorry. While if you have valuable items such as gadgets, computer, cell phone, jewelries, expensive products, put it in your carry-on. Place your valuable items inside your luggage in your carry-on. And declare them to the airline agent if you need it. No, if it's in check-in. Be at the airport 3 hours. Actually, 4 hours is better if it's an international flight. The earlier, the better. And I'm proud to say that for us Filipinos, Filipino time does not exist when it comes to flights. You know how in Filipino time, we're 1 hour late? Well, not when we're traveling. We're usually early. Especially elderly Filipinos are all they are at the airport na mga 4 hours, 5 hours before the flight. And do not bring prohibited items. Always check the items that is prohibited in your country of destination. As to the Philippines, is not so strict. Recently, I've heard Filipinos carrying steak meat when they're arriving in the Philippines because they want to give it to their families. They want their families to try high quality steaks or meat. Actually, guys, if you're carrying meat to the Philippines, you really need to have clearance. But apparently, there are Filipinos that are not, who are not declaring, no, they're bringing meat in the country. Steak. You've been warned, hindi siya talaga siya pwede, pero ikaw magdadala ka, good luck. But we're not encouraging that. And then carriage of liquid, aerosol, or gel products is limited up to 100 ml. You already know this, guys. I'm just reminding you. And of course, if you're traveling to the Philippines, mask up. We still need to wear masks inside airports, inside plane. It is not strictly enforced inside the plane. However, at the airports in the Philippines, it is mandatory to wear mask. Okay? Please bring your mask, guys. Even if you're coming from countries where mask is no longer required, in the Philippines, we still required to wear mask inside public transport. And that includes planes, airports, bus, ferries. Okay? Bring mask pa rin, guys. So this is all the update for today as of November 1. God bless you all, guys. And stay safe. Don't be sick like me. I'm sick, guys, and I'm traveling in 3 days. Please pray for me that nagumaling na ako, that I'll be healed before my flight to the US. God bless you all, guys. If you see me at the airport, please come and say hi. I'll be in Terminal 1. God bless you all, guys, and stay safe.